Ask yourself your question: how many Muslims do you know that come up to you and say what you believe is not the true religion?
Shit, if they in the game of converting, all of them do it. And listen, y'all already know how I rock it. I don't make these videos to disrespect no religious person or no religion. But it's going to be education. And I don't want anybody to think that I'm talking from a place of ignorance, because I actually used to practice Islam myself. But for those of you unfamiliar with the origins of how Islam started and how Prophet Muhammad received the revelation, it is said that he received the revelation from the angel Gabriel while he was inside a cave. And the angel told him to recite these words. I mean, ain't it crazy how in the ancient world, whenever somebody wanted to just make up a religion, the only thing they had to do was say that an angel appeared and told them something, and it's like everybody just believed it. I mean, Paul did it. But I'm going to give you two things that most Muslims are going to always come with you and try to convert you with. First of all, they're going to tell you that Jesus said that Prophet Muhammad was the Holy Spirit or the Comforter that was going to come after he left. And they get all of this from the book of John. Now, we know the book of John is the most fraudulent book ever, but it claimed that Jesus said, when the Comforter is come, whom I will send unto you from the Father, even the Spirit of truth, which proceeded from the Father, he shall testify of me. Now in John 16, verse 7 and 8, nevertheless I tell you the truth, it is expedient for you that I go away. For if I go not away, the Comforter will not come unto you. But if I depart, I will send him unto you. And as I tell y'all people with any prophecy, what's the point of saying that if this is going to happen 600 years later? He had to be telling them that this was going to be somebody who was going to come and preach truth to them while they were still alive. And the fact that we know that the Gospel of John was written after Paul's letters had been written, we know that they snuck that shit in to refer to Paul. But anyway, that's a whole different video. Now, the second contention that they're going to argue is Deuteronomy 21, 15, and 16, where it says, if a man has two wives, one beloved and one hated, and both bear him children, the one that the beloved and the one that hated, if the firstborn son is the one that he doesn't love, then he still has to give double a portion of his inheritance. So you know what their argument is. Well, Ishmael is the descendants of the Arabs, of the Quraysh tribes. So therefore, since Ishmael was born from Hagar first before Sarah conceived, they feel like Ishmael was tricked out of his birthright. So when they teach, they tell you that the white man manipulated the book and changed everything around, and the nation of Israel got the covenant, or the Jews manipulated the book. But check this out. If they would have kept reading, it say, as for Ishmael, I have heard thee, behold, I have blessed him, and 12 princes shall he beget. Now, as I was saying, the people of the Arabic clan is traced to Kedar, or the Ishmaelites in the Bible. So the Quraysh tribes of the Quraysh people have always been associated with the Abrahamic culture, as I would say. And the fact that Prophet Muhammad came from a family of merchants and wealthy people, it is quite obvious that he was educated and knew about the faith of surrounding cultural people. So if he would go to a group of ignorant people and tell them that an angel gave him this writing when he knows the power of the truth of this book, and the ignorant people around him don't have it, it's easy for him to say that he got a revelation, the same way Paul pulled that on ignorant people. Because when Jesus was around, it wasn't no such thing as Christianity. You feel what I'm saying? So all of these tricks and ploys were done on ignorant and uneducated people. I'm gonna give y'all time to read that first passage so y'all don't think that I'm lying. All right, so you see that the lineage traces all the way back. It's real shit that they descended from the Quraysh tribes. But this is the thing. There's nowhere in the Bible that Ishmael wasn't blessed, bro. And besides, a physical passing down of an inheritance is not the same thing as a covenant. You feel what I'm saying? Yahweh didn't even have to make a covenant with Ishmael. You know what I'm saying? That's just like Jesus came with that fake covenant when there was already a new covenant. What do we need a new covenant for? And I mean, all Muhammad did was circulated oral tradition and created a new religion that incorporated Jesus as being a prophet. But how you know it's a copycat religion is because if you really was devout in the reading and understanding of the Hebrew Torah, you would know there's no Satan separated from doing the will of God. So when y'all make these books and you talking about Satan as being an evil entity and tricking humanity, I know that it's a falsified religion, just like Christianity. But as you see, we have the written law and oral tradition. So my thing is, if all of us has the source and we have the Torah and we have the Tanakh, what is the purpose of going to another religion? I mean, nobody can answer that for me yet. What is the point of leaving one religion to go to another religion that believe the same God? Because the only way a new religion gets created is if somebody lying. Somebody had to take something out of context or twist something to make people believe something different in order for them to follow. And I'm just saying, it ain't no point, bro. Last Messiah.